collapses, then that causes another, company or another business to collapse, and this has a domino effect. And you notice that this is happening worldwide. It's not just happening in America; it's happening all around the world.
Right now are keeping a very close eye on Wall Street, and that includes the president. Markets are up about 70 points right now, and the president speaking just moments ago addressing the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank.
Father Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. And peace and salutations to all the Akim in the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Azana Moth back at you with another lesson. All right, brought through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, I pray that this lesson is edifying to the body, all right, and the elect. All right, so we have a lesson that we're going to bring out concerning what's going on in the world. We're seeing a sudden change in the banking systems. All right, closures, shutdowns. All right, we see the trains and all these things that are happening, and this is by design. All right, and the Lord said that we live in a perverse generation, okay? And we're looking at it right now where, all right, people are left without any answers. All right, no tangible answers. What's going on? They're waking up, opening up their phone apps into their banking app. Money is not there, it's unavailable. The wicked that sits in high places, hey man, they're working, right? And they're working fast because the Lord said that they will have a short time. Okay, so in the book of Habakkuk, it says that this man, his spirit, all right, is lifted up. The soul in him is not upright. All right, and he had a short time to do his bidding. You see, so they're going to put pressure on the people, man. Right? People still have bills. They're waking up, going to the bank, and it's closed. All right, the FDIC is saying, hey, we'll get back to you in a couple days, right? What if you're stuck somewhere, man, in a different country and you need to get home? Whatever situation you're in, and you don't have any access to your money. So what they're doing is they're showing you that they can do this, that they have the power to pull this off. And there's nothing that the people can do, right? So I want to show you these banks, all right, because they said it started off with only one, and it was kind of like a warning. But no, this is going to be something that's going to reoccur more and more, right? A vast majority of banks and financial institutions are going to shut down because they have to bring in that fourth industrial revolution, man. Okay, they got to bring in the way for that charagma to set. Right? And it's going to be a new system, right? A new monetary system. This new monetary system is going to come in the form of a chip. So they have all these things lined up, planned, and everything is going in order, but it's through gradualism. All right, now look at these banks I'm going to show you, right? Remember, they said it was only one bank, but it's actually big bank, take little bank. It says bank closures. You got the Barclays, Nationwide, Halifax, NatWest, HSBC, and Lloyds Bank. These are financial institutions that work together. All right. You know about the Barclays Center. All right. Nationwide is their insurance. All right. So all these different institutions are ran by the elitist. You see? Right? Look at this. All right, August 12th to August 13th, Halifax, Bangors, Wales, Chester, Le Street. All there have the dates prepared already. Okay, pursuing Lloyd's, Nationwide, April. All this is going on in April. So April is going to be a hell of a month. Lloyd's and Halifax to close 40 branches in England and Wales. 40 branches in the UK, all right? It will affect all of us, how bank closures have hit one UK town, and it's going to come here to America, which it has hit the shores of America, okay? Right? So they're going to make the people suffer, all right? make you suffer to come to them for an answer. And that's called order out of chaos, right? Create the chaos and then give you the order that they are going to give you, right? So this system is already in place. All the banks are closing, and look who comes to rescue. Elon Musk open to buying Silicon Valley Bank. Musk open to buying SVB and turning it into a digital bank. All right, a digital bank, right? They bring in the MOTB in right before our eyes. All these banks are closing, all right? And the first person to rescue them is Elon Musk. All right, doesn't make any sense. I smell a rat. The same man who introduced the Neurolink, all right? Come on now. Now the FDIC had put this particular bank up for auction, okay? And Elon Musk, I guess he made the announcement earlier today. And you think this is by coincidence? No, man, this is all aligned in order by the wicked. This is why you cannot be deceived. You see, right? And if you can't smell the rat that's infested in itself and everything that disrupted the supply chains, all right, from the soil, which we have is Monsanto, through that Roundup stuff. We got chemtrails in the air. Now the people who are banking in these specific institutions are stuck in limbo, right? If you are banking with these people, you have no answers right now until Tuesday or Wednesday. See, so they're letting you know that they have the power to do this. We are witnessing the wicked operating, all right, and putting themselves in a position to have absolute power. That's what they want, absolute power. And these people do not know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord said he would destroy them to destroy the earth. All right, they want to turn it into a digital bank. This is Job 18:21. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this the place of him that knoweth not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see, right? They don't know the Lord. And they believe collectively through riches gotten by deceit, through whitewashing, through their science, all right? Edomite supremacy. They believe that they are God because they run shit. All these banks and financial institutions are closing down in preparation for the introduction of the fourth industrial revolution, right? Cash is about to become obsolete totally, all right, through this digital transformation that's coming, all right? And it's going to lead to that MOTB, which we've been telling you about. This thing is already ready. They got the infrastructure, they got the software, they're just waiting for the proper time to implement it. You see, right? But they're doing it gradually. That is shutting down the banks. And we see in April, it's going to be a mass amount of banks over here in Europe. And they know it's going to come over here because they have branches over here in America. Right? This is federal insured money. Okay? Right? So the dollar is being depleted. And these other countries that have sanctions on them, you know, that do business with America, all right? And the dollar ain't going to have any power anymore. So these certain nations, and you know, they're pissed, right? They see that we have a leader in the office who's incompetent, right? So all these things are being set by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord said in the book of Amos, he said, if there's evil in the city, have he not done it? All right? So the Lord has making all these things happen through him. That's why we'll see an influx of chains closing for this new monetary system, okay, that can replace the other, and that's that cash. Cash is about to be up out of here. All right? They're going totally digital. This certain bank out in Silicon Valley, all right, come to find out that they sold their stocks and moved them around before that shutdown. So they knew exactly what was going to happen. Now, did they alert everybody? Obviously not, because we saw people at the door trying to get in. You see, this is how crafty E is. They transferred over $45 billion, I believe, to other banks and offshore accounts, right, while Americans get rabbit ears in their pockets. You see? So as the scriptures would say, this would happen abruptly. Right? These people woke up in the morning, thought they was going to go to the bank, looked at their banking app, and it wasn't working. These banks closed suddenly without a warning. Let's go to the book of 2 Ezra 6:22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. That's what happened. It was sudden. And it's going to remain to be that way, right? Because you believe and trust in this place. And then they're going to keep, all right, upsetting you. They're going to keep letting you down. They're going to keep you, all right, in your prospective towns, speaking to your leaders, all right, your police force, your government, and they're not going to help you, right? Because they're in on it as well. It says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? The storehouses are about to suffer, okay, and make people go and do outrageous things, man. It's going to be a cause and effect, all right? And they're using Orba Ab Chayo, all right? Orba Ab Chayo, which is order out of chaos. That's all this is. It's order out of chaos. All right? They're attempting to make you come to them for an answer, just like they did in Egypt. All right? When they went down to Egypt because of the fear of the Chaldeans, right? They went to Babylon. Let's get the book of 2 Kings 25. It says, and all the people, both small and great, and the captains of the armies arose and came to Egypt, for they were afraid of the Chaldees. They were afraid what they would do to them. All right, let's go in here and see who the Chaldees are.
Strong's H3778.
Kasdim. All right. And when you go to the third, I believe, yep, those persons considered the wisest in the land. All right. Just like Esau, Edom is considered the wisest in the land. So you are going to go to him for that help. You see? Right? They're making no other options. Right? These are the Babylonians. Right? From earlier Babylonians. And if you read down a little, look down here, the habits of Babylonia, it kind of goes into it. Right? So everyone is going to consider the persons that are considered the wisest in the land. And didn't the scripture say that this man is wiser than Daniel? Right? But Esau is not the wisest in the world. He's actually the wicked. All right? He has no wisdom. All right? Their wisdom is foolish to the Most High. Because it's through deception. These people are not wise on the right-hand side. They're wise to do wickedness. It's getting to the point that he's revealing himself by his wicked inventions. And how hard they're trying to push this agenda. You know, people are asking questions. You know, you got trains all over Babylon crashing. Most of them have toxic chemicals. And how is it that those toxic chemicals have spilled into the waters and lakes, right? Animals dying, warehouses blowing up, people being sick, and they're not getting any tangible answers. And this should show you that your vote doesn't matter. All right? Your marches don't work. Because the power is in the hand of the wicked. You see? Right? The Lord told you that he will deceive you by any means. All right? Let's get that. The man of lawlessness. All right? The man of lawlessness. That says a lot right there. You know, when we get into it, and it's speaking of Esau, Edom himself. All right? His skirt is being lifted up by our Heavenly Father, showing you all the wicked deeds that they have done and more to come. Right? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there are fallen away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. We are called Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We are called by his name. All right? So he exalted himself above the Lord, above Yahweh Shai, and above the 12 tribes. Or that is worship, so that he as God sit in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Right? This is what he's doing. By just cutting you off and you not having a way to feed your children, you not having a way to even if you stuck somewhere and got no gas, they don't care. Because this is an agenda. All right? And it has to be done. This is prophecy. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. He has to be taken out of the way, or he will not stop. All right? Esau will not stop. He's going to continue to build. When the missiles come and hit this place, he's going to go down in his bunkers and believe that he can continue life. They will always believe that they can build again. You see, this is the reflection of the wicked. He is very consistent in his wickedness. All right? And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Right? This is why the Lord is going to put his candle out. All right? Because they have deceived the world and he made them believe a lie. So this is going to lead to hunger, starvation. When the banks close, you got these financial institutions closing. You're going to have payroll disrupted. You see, it's going to trickle all the way down to supply chains. You know? More burglaries, robberies, more death. While the wicked smirk and they're proud. You see, this is all by design. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. And with deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And that's what's going on. Right? They believe what they're doing is the right thing to do. By killing off Americans, by killing off the world, by killing off a certain population of the world, you know, so that they can have more. This is that strong delusion, right? And this is the man of sin. These people are wicked, the rulers are wicked, and they're here to send you mourning and death. So let's get Proverbs 29 and 12. The book of Proverbs 29 and 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. All right, all his servants are wicked. And that's starting from the top to the bottom. All right, starting from the chief house of the wicked, Amalek, to your local Edomite. Right, they're all in congregation with each other. So they bring transgression upon themselves to believe that this new, way of life is going to work, that's going to succeed. This new digital world they're trying to bring in. All right, this is Proverbs 29 and 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. That's right, all his servants are wicked. All right, when the wicked are multiplied, So now it's more than one wicked person, right? You got the Bilderberg groups, all right? You got the Trilateral Commission, you know? You got all these different secret societies, you know, that run the world. The Lord said that the world is given into the hand of the wicked, right? So these are the ones who are running the world and causing all this mischief. All right? Finishing it off, it says, transgression increaseth. Transgression is increasing right now. All right? Banks are closing. The water is contaminated. The fish, everything is dying. You know? We can barely breathe out here. So transgression is increasing, but the righteous shall see their fall. That's right. We're going to see the fall of the wicked. Right? That's one of my prayers. All right. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. You know? So you keeping the law, the Lord is going to protect you and watch over you in these trying times to come. All right? These are the testimonies of our Heavenly Father. These are the warnings that we're looking at. This is prophecy. They have to bring in this new digital system. All right? This new monetary system. And again, the infrastructure is already here. You're just going to see it play out slow. But it's going to be sudden. It's going to be swift. All right? So stay prayed up and keep your eyes on the prize. And that prize is the kingdom of heaven. Don't let no man take your crown. I hope this lesson has been edifying to the body and elect of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do it well. This is their brother Azana Ma. Shalom.